The flood occurred in about the middle of November last year. We were having our singles championships that day. We got about 30 mil of rain, and then also the river started coming up through the stormwater into our clubhouse, over the courts, and that's sort of when we knew our season was done. It was really difficult to see that the courts were underwater for so long, and we just couldn't do much about it. We just had to wait for the river to go. The river subsided and we finally started vacuum cleaning all the silt off the courts. That took us about a week and a half. Another week to remove all the debris. We had a lot of fish and wildlife and branches and a bit of rubbish coming down from the river, so we were a bit worried about how the courts were going to come back. 2 weeks in, we saw some green tinge coming through, so that was really good, but our hard courts were pretty much unplayable, and we deemed them unsafe to play on, so we had to cancel our pro tour, our Easter tournament, our singles championships too. So yeah, it was a big impact on all the community. We started talking with Tennis Victoria regarding grants to get the courts back up and running, and applying for the grants was pretty difficult, but we got through it, and we had help from Tennis Victoria. We got $50,000 towards our recovery of the courts from the state government. We got some donations from Tennis Australia and Tennis Vic. After that, it was just really man hours of volunteers and the community coming down and starting again. So yeah, it was a long process. We had our come and try days. It was fast to serve. Everyone loved trying that out. It was really getting people back on court and playing tennis again, and it was really good to see John Fitzgerald down here and the trophies for the Australian Open, the men's and women's trophies. It was a really good opportunity to let everyone know that the club's back. A couple of last steps that we've got at the moment is we're top dressing our grass courts for nationals. Our redevelopment of our hard courts, hopefully we'll be successful in getting some hard courts down here at Mildura Lawn Tennis Club. So it's a long road, but we're finally back on court. Tennis Victoria, Tennis Australia have really been a massive help. We're pretty much back up on our feet, and we're ready to go and ready for everyone to come here and start enjoying our club again. Thank all the committee, all the volunteers. If we didn't have the volunteers that we had, this club wouldn't be a club. It would just go to water. So yeah, it's good being president of a club that's come back from the flood.